Hello everyone, you're listening to Legends of Laía, a tabletop actual play campaign set in the fractured world of Laía, brought to you by Infinity Break, where we're telling stories our own way. Legends of Laía comes out every other Wednesday wherever you get your podcasts, and if you'd like to help us spread the word by leaving a 5-star review on wherever you get your shows, we would greatly appreciate that. Before we get started, let's go ahead and reintroduce our characters. Folks, my name is Ben Hamill, and I play a rogue of indiscernible archetype named Hugo Charlemagne Augustus.
Hey everyone, I am Andrew Akel. I play Darius Olimnath, aka Ahlie, the Sea Elf Wizard of Evocation.
My name is Maddie Trumbo Gomes. I play Paladin Captain Petros, our half-orc Paladin Cleric.
And I'm Johnny Ronaldo. I play Finley Murphy, our halfling chef who fights sometimes.
Last but incredibly not least, your Dungeon Master for Legends of Laía, Nick Boylan. Nick, hello.
Hey, what's up?
None much, sitting down to record a podcast.
Great. Last time on Legends of Laía, you ventured into the darkness of the abyss, into a 3-tiered prison in which 3 evil gods are resting. One of them being Asmodeus, the King of Hell. The second being the Queen of Dragons, Tiamat. And the third, the spider goddess Lolth. You have spoken already to Asmodeus and Tiamat, both of whom said that the dread god Malsumus attempted to thwart them in their attempt to stop the creator god from resetting the world. Kind of like a like a Etch-a-Sketch situation. He's trying to shake the Etch-a-Sketch and clear everything away. But you are still struggling with the possibility of what you will do. Should you free them? Should you, in order to defeat the god of death and restore Laía? But if you do so, what would the possible ramifications be of that? You have now entered the third prison, a dark cave covered in spider webs, the walls and floor and ceiling of the cave all covered in a way that makes your footsteps sound smothered. There's no echo in the cave. And as you walk forward and your eyes become accustomed to the near pitch darkness, a darkness which, even for those of you with dark vision, takes a while for you to become accustomed to. In the very back of the cave is a arachnid figure with a drow torso, her long silver hair like spider webs falling to the ground, her eyes cloudy and sightless, and yet as you approach, her head lifts to focus on you. She knows exactly where you are, feeling your steps through the vibrations in the spider webs on the cave floor. And the sound of many legs around you in your ears. And yet, you don't see any other figures around. It's just this pervasive feeling of on you, in your ears, with no origin. And the goddess of the drow stands before you on all 8 legs, resting in her spider web right before you. So, you have come, finally.
Hello, ma'am.
Greetings. I
go ahead.
I apologize if my prison is not so welcoming to you.
I'm picking up bad vibrations.
Apology accepted.
Never change, Ahlie.
So, thank you for having us here. Can we have the wish thingy?
Perfect character. No flaws.
You will, of course, have our assistance in achieving your goals, should you decide to free the three of us.
Cool. What are you gonna do if you're freed?
Return to the way that things were. You see, when the battle happened, it was merely so that I could allow my children to be free in a new world. And they were, for a time. But I merely wish for their lives to be as open and fulfilled as everyone else on this continent. To do that, they will have my power.
I mean, I can't really see any problem with that.
Neither would I.
What about the rest of you and the... What do you all think? Because, I mean, that seems like good to me.
This is a Johnny question. This person is saying, like, a bunch of monsters will have more power?
The drow.
No, the
Her
drow.
children, her
Drow.
children are the
Okay,
drow.
I'm sorry, I thought she was saying, like, Drider, and I was
No.
like,
No, you know from, like, lore and just mythology in general that she created the drow. The drow are elves that turned to her worship, but, like, existed purely within her realm of the abyss, and through the crack in the earth they were allowed to emerge into the continent itself where they now reside. But yeah, like, obviously they are kind of confined to these drow forests and are the victims of multiple attacks on them as people believe them to be monsters from the abyss rather than, like, their own race of elves.
oh, well, yeah, they absolutely should have some means of self-defense. Let's fucking go.
When she says her power, what exactly does that mean? Not because I don't believe that they should have power, right? But because just out of, like, curiosity.
Well,
That is a Matthew question, not me asking her directly. Like, do we have an idea of, like, what does that entail?
Which X-Men powers?
basically they're like warlock powers.
Oh, cool. Okay, cool.
Because she is kind of their patron, I suppose.
Sure.
Their magical powers are, since she has been in prison, their magical powers have been, like, restricted. They are not as powerful as they could be.
Oh, okay. This is something they already, like, would have previously had as, like, and then that have been taken and would be given back.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Works for me.
So, as opposed to, like, the elves of Alistania and, like, the wood elves, who get their power...
And the sea elves.
And the sea elves, who, like, get their power from the world around them, the drow have had to turn to other sources of magic for their own. Otherwise, they're practically, like, human in power. So they, like, don't have access to the magic that they would have otherwise.
Right. Cool.
Can I just real quick, just because I should do this, can I roll an insight to see if old
Yeah, that seems like a
Wolf
good
is telling
idea.
the truth?
This seems a little bit like this seems totally reasonable.
Sure.
Which makes me a little suspicious.
That's a 5.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
I rolled a 7 minus 2 is 5.
I forgot that you are not
Ollie.
very wise.
Oh.
All right,
Sorry.
makes sense.
That works for me. Tee-hee.
I trust you, Spider-Woman.
Oh, God.
As
Good
far
news,
as
Jessica
you
Drew.
can tell, she seems to be very... I mean, you don't have any reason to suspect that she's lying. You believe her wholeheartedly.
I don't
Can I
think
also
she's
roll an
lying.
insight? There's no way to also make.
No,
Laía
you
roll
don't
an
need
insight,
to.
Right?
I took care of it.
Yeah. Yep. That's what I figured. Cool. We're good. I have a +8 to insight.
What's your passive insight?
Fuck me. Passive insight is 18.
You know what's so strange, Petros, is
Yeah.
that you have an eye for evil intentions.
Yeah.
And this god of evil
Yeah.
has none at all.
Okay.
Can't believe Petros didn't trust me.
Ollie, like,
it's not
turns
you
around-
I don't trust, mon frere.
Ollie turns around,
It's
he's
your
like,
gut
"It's
instinct.
good. It's good, guys. She's like super nice. Can
She's
you
super
believe
chill.
that?
This cave rules.
This game kicks ass, and I love it here.
Spiderweb's
In fact, I think
fucking
we should
awesome.
stay.
You can
All
just
right,
stick
well-
your sword here to the wall and it stays.
So we've now talked to all three of the gods, so I guess we have to make a decision now. So we'll let you know what we decide, I guess.
I suppose you can take all the time you need to deliberate. It's not like we haven't been here for long enough.
Well, shall we? And I gesture
What's-
for everyone else. Like,
What's
to
5
leave.
more minutes?
You've
no
been in a
kidding.
coma for 2 years. Okay, 2 more minutes.
so I think we should go back outside
Yeah, agreed.
and have a chat.
Yeah, God can't hear us outside.
Well, but these three gods specifically cannot hear us.
Yeah.
Remember, if you put up an umbrella,
God can't see you.
yeah, it blocks God from seeing you. Sin in the rain.
So yeah, we walk back
Sitting
out
in
to
the
like
rain.
where the fork was for these three doors, I think. And then let's gather in a circle. So
Okay, huddle up, team.
we're doing this, right?
I don't feel particularly comfortable with freeing Asmodeus. I feel fine with Tiamat. Wow, really? We just talked to her. What the actual fuck?
Lolth?
Thank you. Lolth. But
Does that not roll off the tongue? Nicely.
But I do not feel comfortable freeing Asmodeus at this time.
Well, it's an all or nothing thing. I don't think we can free
I
two
know.
of them.
I know, and that's the problem.
Surely they... Oh, pardon.
No, you.
Okay. Surely they go away. Sorry. I think it's very funny. We're discussing the end of the world and still... Anyway.
And you're still deeply and extremely French.
No, I meant like... It's the fate of it's if Anakin and Obi-Wan like on opposite sides of the lava river. We're like, sorry, you go first. Just undercuts the dramatic tension a tad bit.
Sure.
What the fuck was I gonna say? Oh, Sacre Blue baguette. Surely there is some sort of great cosmic balancing that we are unaware of. No, I mean it is not like any one of them is truly going to get too powerful. It'll sort out in the end. Surely, no.
Well, the evil gods are balanced by the good ones.
Oui.
So, like, Tiamat's... it's a system of checks and balances that keeps things in order.
Right, yes, of course. And
Ideally.
we all believe in...
Yeah. So, Tiamat is balanced by Bahamut. And when one gets out of whack, I think things get bad. And obviously, Tiamat's been locked up for a while. And I'm sure
Right,
there's a
so-
counter to Asmodeus.
Alright, so, you know,
So,
I don't think we are...
Have you ever played Pokemon? You know how some types have, like, super effective other types against them? That sort of thing?
Are you telling me this is Ollie or is Andrew?
This is Ahlie.
Okay.
However, what?
played Pokemon?
I guess Pokemon's still a card game.
Yeah, it's a card game.
Okay.
It's
No,
that
I'm buying
famous
into the
play
idea
by
that-
William Shakespeare.
No. It's a
Petros
card
has no
game I
clue what
played in
Pokemon
college.
is. Okay.
Yeah, it's based on the play by William Shakespeare.
You remember I dressed up
sure.
as the Gyarados from Pokemon?
Fuck, it is canon.
Oh my god, I forgot! This game's so dumb.
Continuity comes back to bite Maddie in the ass.
Christ. No, I was going to
guess
buy
it
that
is a
Pokemon was
very-
canon in this universe, but that Petros didn't know what it was, but I forgot that he does, in fact, know what it is.
So I guess it's a card game in this universe, but maybe there are people experimenting with enchanting rocks so that they can be played as video games. Like we're developing the
Tamagotchi?
game cartridge for the first time.
Isn't that how the card game works too?
What?
Isn't there type effectiveness in the card game also?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was
all
theorizing
this metaphor
that
still works.
I was theorizing that the arc of this universe was bent on creating the Game Boy Advance.
Okay, sure, whatever.
Okay, once that handheld console comes into play, then like we can reset the universe, everything. That's all it's leading up to.
Yeah.
We
we're
have to
working
delete
on-
once the Game Boy Advance exists. We have to delete it immediately. Anyway,
Yeah.
so
That's what I was saying. Is
Next
they're
universe
working
is
on
the
ways of
SNES.
Yep, that's right.
everything
So-
has a balance, is what you're saying.
Right. Everything is balanced, but everything right now is out of balance because these
Which
gods
is
are
what
locked
Tiamat
up.
wants anyway.
Right, this is what I am saying, that, I don't think we are really picking a fate for the world so much as just restoring the balance, no? Like, this will all sort itself out, right?
I think so.
Are you willing to take that chance?
Like, we are worried about some of them gaining too much power, but is that not the fate of the cosmos, that, like, it will all even out? We might die, for sure. But, I think Laía will still be here, no?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Who's responsible for all of those monsters that were coming out of there?
Well, it would be it'd be the original, right? Because he's the one that split the continent.
The
was
continent,
part of the
the
shakeup?
continent split as a result of the fighting between the gods of evil and the gods of good. And then the monsters were already living in the abyss. They just can now exit from it. There's like a portal essentially into the world that's been left
Gotcha.
open.
So there isn't like a mother of beasts that I need to get mad at.
No, they can just go from their home plane now into the mortal plane.
So if we make them start, if we release them and the fighting starts again, ha. I think kind of what it comes down to is it's either this or like all of Laía is destroyed, right?
That is my impression.
So are we willing to release these three evil beings, evil gods, in exchange for Laía continuing to exist?
I mean, what? The alternative is that we die? We end the universe?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can cope with some evil.
And I think some of us have done more than just cope.
Really? What have you done, Dr.
Please
Cora?
stop bringing up my cocaine habit.
Dr. Cora, who is canonically still here with us.
No, he's just listening. He's like, I don't know what the fuck I signed up for. I think I want to go home.
I love establishing that this man is still here with us.
I am
Worst
sworn
day
to
of his life.
carry your burdens. That's more of a Korea thing
Did
to
we
say.
ask any of these fucks about the prior party and why their memories are all gone?
I
They
think we
never
did. I
made
think
it
we
this
established none of them made it this far.
Yeah. Basically, Malsumis interrupted what they were doing before they could get all three of the artifacts together.
Yeah.
and fought them and basically almost
So-
killed them and wiped out their memories.
Go team. But also, holy shit.
I'm team release them.
I believe I am as well.
Petros, Korea, and Quora.
I think Cora doesn't want to fucking vote. I am interested in what Coria thinks, actually.
She kind of looks nervously at Petros.
Oh shit, because he's looking nervously at her.
They exchange nervous looks. She goes quiet for a little bit. Like, she's really, now that the spotlight is on her, and she actually is trying to think of how to say what she's thinking. I think that probably the alternative is worse. Is the worst option.
You mean not releasing them is the worst option?
Yeah.
We.
I mean, we see the way that the world
Okay,
is
Petros.
now.
I guess I'm playing Hugo today.
Parlez-vous en français.
Wow, he's mixing Elsurian and Draconic now.
Yeah, right. Fuck, I forgot.
I see the way that the world is now, and I mean, if we know that the path that we're on, if we leave this path and decide to do nothing, then the world is destroyed, right?
Eventually, yeah.
Then is this not the lesser of two bad decisions?
I believe that there's a choice in the end.
Is there a third decision? Can we just fight the original or whatever ourselves?
You fight God?
What level are we?
Yeah.
I don't think we can fight God.
I can definitely fight God.
I think
You-
that
It's on the table.
that's not just a god, it's the creator of all other gods.
Alright, fuck him.
You can try, but I don't want you to die, Finley.
I have not died so far.
True.
You always fill
I
me
love
with
Finley
such
so
confidence.
I would do anything for her.
I have said this entire time, only God can kill me. So let's fucking go.
I'm not on board with this.
Well, if you aren't going to join me for fighting God, I guess we have to let these other fucks go.
I feel like many of these options end with my mortality in one way or another, but I think that speeds up the process quite a bit. So it sounds like we're releasing. Let's,
Now, hold on. I have not committed to any bit here. The
All right.
reason that we think that the world is the original's going to end the world is because the three of them told us that's how this process works. Yeah.
Ollie
No.
also knows that's the cycle of
Because of that vision he
his
had.
existence.
Yeah, at the ruins.
Mm.
Which I think is largely, besides obviously what the three have told you, is like what you're largely basing your knowledge of a possible future path on. Is this like knowledge that was shown to Ollie and then backed up by Quora?
Petros, you're the holdout here. But we have to all agree on this.
I know.
professional party pupil. I'm kidding.
I know you think you're being cute, Hugo. This is not funny.
No, I didn't actually say that, I promise.
Okay.
No, I wanted the opportunity to say pupil.
Weirdly, I'd be more... Ugh. I'd be more interested in the idea of going and killing the original ourselves. At least I'd rather take it into my own hands.
That's what I'm saying.
But if that is not... then fine.
I mean,
then fine.
do you think we have a shot? Do you think you can kill a deity? We've been pretty good with vampires. I am under the impression deities are a lot stronger.
I don't think we're strong
Well, the
enough to
original
kill
is
a
what
god.
was like fueling your instructor, right?
Malsumis was.
Sorry, come again, Johnny.
The original was like powering your instructor. Malsumis was powering your instructor.
Malsumis and the original are two separate entities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a god, one of the more powerful gods,
Yeah.
One of the more powerful gods.
was, powering him, and we kicked the shit out of him. So I'm just saying, we're already beating people that are empowered by these things. Let's fuck them up.
I literally don't think it is possible. He created all of this. He could destroy us with a thought. Like, it's just not... Like, I'm sorry, but it's just not a thing that is possible. Like, even these gods here pale in comparison to the original.
Alright, well, whatever we decide, I just want it on the record that I said that we should just fight the guy ourselves. And that whatever these evil gods do that isn't saving the place is kind of on our hands.
Agreed. And so I'm on Finley's side, but if we also agree that that is what we want to do, if we wanted to let the gods free and have them deal with it, then let's do that.
I will make sure that each of your opinions and objections are properly recorded in the book. Hugo and the very tough decision.
Okay, I have to write that down now.
Subtitles. Subtitled, others were present.
And the other guys, comma, I guess.
Hugo, asterisk. Hugo is a word which here means 6 other people.
There, for posterity.
I think it's funny they started off as like Indiana Jones titles, and they've developed into like the Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Hugo and the terrible, awful, no good, very bad
Alexander
day.
and his no good, very bad day, or whatever that is. It used to be like, and the Last Crusade, and the Crystal Skulls, and now
The
it's
time
like
I got a zombie.
Talking
Like
about-
knockoff Nancy Drew.
Hugo and the problem of talking out your feelings.
What if the Hardy Boys was stupider?
Okay, so
Okay. Alright, we're doing this. Hee-haw.
Hugo Dufontaine and the power of cooperation.
as soon as the group of you come to this decision, the ground beneath you begins to quake. The doors that you see that you once walked into begin to crumble and fall, as do the pathways in front and behind you, until there is nothing left but this vast nothingness and a small patch of ground where you now stand. And in a moment, you are all enveloped by an intense darkness, accompanied by a suffocating pressure. And it feels like your entire body is just being pulled into a extremely tight space. And for a moment, you lose the ability to breathe. You can't see anything. All you can feel is just this intense pressure around you. Like And just as soon as you feel like your body might explode into many tiny pieces, you blink your eyes open and you are standing at the entrance to the abyss where you had once seen the portal. There's nothing there. And it seems for a moment that nothing has changed at all. But that is only for a moment. The rift in this cavern that had been caused by the fighting 300 years ago begins to shudder and pull itself apart as if by two large hands. The earth itself screaming in agony. You want to say something?
Yeah, it's not good.
Is it good? Is it good? Is it good?
I'm worried that joke is played out, but like, is that good? Is it good when the earth screams in agony?
3 different strands of light. One a dark purple, one a red, and the other black. Shoot off in 3 separate directions. And then the abyss freezes. There is suddenly no motion, no sound, no nothing. And for the first time since you have been here, and even in your pasts when you have encountered the godless abyss before, nothing comes out. There is just a shuddering silence. An uneasiness, to be sure, that hangs in the air. And you're not sure for a moment if it worked, if anything else was going to happen. But it seems for that, at least for the time being, that this gap in the earth is quiet.
Woo.
Yay.
Oh.
That's good, right? That's good.
Nick, I didn't want to interrupt, but when you said it was like nothing but the endless void and constant pressure all around you, I was like, yeah, man, high school.
I too was a freshman. I remember.
So yeah, you've been there. You know,
Yeah.
Nothing but the void and constant pressure.
Just like, ow, wow,
Yeah.
my brain is gonna seep out through my ears.
Can
Join
I
chess club.
like move forward and look down into it and see what it looks like?
Sure.
It's gonna look back at you.
It blinks. It's like it twirls its hair.
That's not what I was going for, but
Sometimes when
I got you, Andrew.
when you stare into the abyss, it stares
The
back.
abyss looks back. Yeah,
And it thinks you look really cute.
yeah. I mean, I do. But that's beside the
Look,
point.
to be fair, we all probably look like shit right now because I don't think we've rested
True.
in a long time.
Yeah, you look
A
like
bit,
hot garbage.
Maybe. Yeah, totally.
When Hugo did his evil boy transformation into a dragon, it cleaned up his armor. They put him through a cosmic car wash.
He had a magical girl transformation, literally.
Yeah, just give him a little spritz. They hung an orange scented car freshener off of his repair.
Off of the Anyway,
Off of his butt.
You walk to the edge of the cavern and you look down. And where there once was a pretty constant stream of negative energy, there's nothing.
like literal nothing.
Just none of that malignant energy that you felt
Okay.
before. It really does seem like whatever happened is just quiet for now. Like there's no monsters coming through. The earth had shuddered to open for the 3 gods to escape. But after that, everything kind of quieted into nothing.
Interesting. Okay.
Notable is that the gap, though, like the crack in the earth hasn't closed or anything.
Okay. I don't think there's anything left for us here.
I'm going to start casting a spell for 10 minutes.
Okay, what do you all want to do for 10 minutes while Ahlie does his thing?
Weed, I think. If that's an option.
He's like, vape.
Get out a bong. No. No, but in all seriousness...
Everyone in the party turns to Finley, expectant.
In all seriousness, I think I'm just gonna, like, keep an eye out. Like, I'm just gonna, like... be alert. I'm not expecting anything in particular, but that means I'm on the lookout for anything.
You're like at the end of your rope. You haven't rested. You have been on constant high alert for a very long time. Your nerves are frayed. Feels like every single thing is a threat waiting to jump out at you, but nothing does.
Okay.
It's not a
sensation you're used to. You're used to something ready to threaten you at any moment. It's almost unsettling.
Yeah.
Yes, Hugo?
Hugo is writing notes for future books, by which I mean he is recording the events as best as he possibly can.
I'm so excited to see these manuscripts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when he flips over the book, you just see he's lost to himself in tic-tac-toe 10 times.
Does that mean he's also won against himself?
He flips it over and you just see that it
audience
says...
interpretation.
He flips it over and you just see that it says, all work and no play makes Hugo a dull boy.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Hold on. All work and no play makes Hugo a dull boy.
Oh, God.
Again, takes a real genius to add a bunch of U's to the word boy. You fucking found a way.
Christ.
So at the end of the 10 minutes, I cast the spell, and in the sky made of clouds, it says, "We did it."
Hey, that's totally
Might be
how
a little
you guys
premature,
met.
but
Andrew, I really do adore you. You're such a treat.
Look, we did it!
I know. I think Petros also starts laughing. Because, like, as Nick was saying, like, he's so fucking strung out. He's like, yeah, man, we did. Yeah, we did. We did it.
Do we see Malsumis anywhere?
No.
I think we should leave. I think we should get out of here.
I think we should go.
Yeah, I think we should go.
Do we have a way to leave?
Besides walking?
Yes, you do have the portable teleportation sigil that will take you back to the temple in Montania.
Hugo takes out his compass, trying to find fucking north in the void.
Cool.
Actually do that, because I'm very curious if it'll now actually say north.
You guys are back in Laía. Like, it will say north.
But, so I guess this was something that I had thought of in my head. When you're in the Godless Abyss, do compasses work?
No. There's no direction.
So if we walk down into the Godless Abyss and test the or what was the Godless Abyss and test the compass,
it would get wonky.
Oh. All right, everyone gather around, grab hands, hold hands, and then we'll teleport.
Okay.
All right. You set up the teleportation sigil, step onto it, and cast the instructions left for you by Elias. And in the blink of an eye, you have returned to the temple in El Norte.
Hawaii.
That is where we will end this episode.
The show you've just been listening to was The Legends of Laía, brought to you by Infinity Brick, where we're telling stories our own way. This show is dungeon mastered by Nick Boylan, edited by Andrew Akel, and produced by Ben Hamlin. It features the voices of Andrew Akel, Ben Hamlin, Manny Trumbo Gomes, and Johnny Ronaldo. Our music is by Johnny Ronaldo, and our logo is by Andy Wilson. You can check out all of our other shows at infinitybreak.net and support us on Patreon at patreon.com/infinitybreak, where there's plenty of Legends of Laía bonus content, including chatter from recordings and insight on the story and world. You can also follow us at our Twitter account at Legends of Laía. Thank you very much for listening. We'll see you next week.